Hey guys, welcome to Code Riddles. Today we will continue our session about creating WordPress theme. In the previous session we discussed about how we can uh, display our sidebar, and as you can see this sidebar is already dynamic, but the problem is we haven't put any widget in it. So let's log in and okay, so as you can see we don't have any support for our widgets, so it's not even in a list, because our theme, which is Razor, which is currently activated, but it doesn't have any support for the widgets. Okay, so let's add a support for widgets. Okay, so go into the content, theme, and open our theme, which is Razor, and go to the functions file and add a line which is register sidebar let's name it sidebar. Now as you can see we have a widget, okay, and we have our sidebar. Okay, so let's say main sidebar, just in case we want to create two sidebars. Okay, so this is our sidebar, which is sidebar 1, and if we view our front end, we have 1 2 3 4 5 widgets already in our sidebar, but we haven't put any one of them because the code is like if we don't have any widgets, it will show the default sidebar, which we don't want to display. So let's say we put categories and say post count and save. Oh, we have to put a title like say categories and put it save. Now if we refresh, we have only one widget that we configured in our dashboard area. Let's add a couple more, like we have search right here, so we don't need that one. But let's say we have a cloud and tags cloud and say tags. So we have 1 2 3 4 tags, but we don't have any sufficient posts so that it can display based on the post counts. So just add one more, recent post, say 3, save, and sure enough we have our recent post widget. So as you can see it's already dynamic. So we created a theme and add a support for our sidebar to display the dynamic widgets, which and also, as you know about WordPress, we can change the order of the widget, like if I want to display recent post on top of sidebar, we can do that, and sure enough we have our recent posts on top of the page, on top of sidebar. Okay, so next thing we can do is like let's add one more page, which is like say if we visit our link we get the same view, but with details, more details in it. Let's say if I want to show more details, like users can comment on a page. Now sure, user can't comment on the home page, on the blog page itself, because it contains lots of posts. So it will be like a comments box here, 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 and every post. It is not preferable. So to do that, right now it's already using, say it's using this index page, which is this one, sorry, not that one. Okay, so it's using this index page, but when we click on this link, it has only one post, so this loop will run only one time. That's why it looks like a similar one. Okay, so the design is similar. Now what we want is, let's say, just copy it for now. We can later change it, but for simplicity, let's just copy the whole thing and create a new page, which is single.php. Now name is important, because whenever the single post page will be displayed, this template will call. So header, everything else is perfect. We just need one more extra details, which is obviously we don't need this one, so let's just remove it. What we needed is inside this while loop, after every part, we don't need this read more, obviously. Just remove it. Okay, so we need here we have to include, sorry, not include, commands template, and that's it. Now if you refresh our home page, it don't have any comments, but if you click on this post, it shows its details with the details about the comments. Like I already put one comment on this post, so it displays that one, which is just hello. Razor says June 1, 2014, 8:29 a.m. says hello. Then we can add a reply, or we can even add a new comment. Okay, so let's just put one more comment as a razor. Okay, nice explanation. Submit comment, and sure enough we have our second comment. Okay, so this is how we can add commands to our WordPress theme. Now if you want to modify the look of the comments, like your theme, like sure enough we have comments, but it's not looking that much good. So what you can do is just go to inspect element, and inside okay, so you can see it, identify the element and add a appropriate style sheet. Now I'm not going to do that because we already covered lots of things about style sheeting in the previous video, so I'll leave it up to you as a homework. So now we have completed our create WordPress theme section. So next we'll discuss about how we can create our own WordPress plugin from scratch. Okay, so stay tuned with us, and thanks for watching this tutorial. Have a nice day.